はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。 KD ゲームズのKuriboです。ということで NBA2K マイキャリアやっていきましょう。ういおい、もう一回させろ、はいはい、ということで、本日はネッツ、いい最新ですね。勝てるのでしょうか。参りましょう。今月ちょっと調子乗りまして、お金ちょっと使いすぎまして、まあ急になんでそういう話すんねんって思ったんですけど、ちょっとまあ諸事情により服のベルトが壊れましてベルト買いに行ったついでにゲオ寄ったんですよね。そしたらPS5 のワインレッドカラーを目にしまして、でちょうどその時給料日やったんですよ。買おうって思って買ったかっけえなと思って買った。
Here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance?
カイリーにハーデンにデュラント
So that's the delicate
KD ですね。
dance you're trying to figure out when
まあこのチャンネル KD ゲームズでもあるんでね、私は KD を応援しております。
The biggest one to me is obviously is it a long-term
単純にそしてバスケ選手として KD のプレースタイルは好き。プレースタイルっつうかなんつうか。
Pass to Gill. And here's MP for three.
いや無理か。
Rebound Brooklyn. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club. And it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul.
スクリーン欲しい。あー違う。
And rugged in how they perform, and it paid off.
Washington with the ball, following the bucket by the Nets.
デュラントと真っ向勝。
Picked up by KD, and the dunk by MP. Greg, a bit of a side note here with MP.
こっちも点取り合戦なら負けんぜよ。
During the season. Doesn't that seem like a contract violation to you?
And a lot of guys will do that in the
デュラント総合評価97になったっぽいね。
does that all the time. He just loves competing.
ハーデン
You think you have Harden pinned up? He still gets a shot past you. Incredible.
スクリーン欲しいな。
Pass to MP.
分からんかった。
Gafford inside. Aldridge on him. The shot
Okay, nice shoot.
from Gafford.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they
カイリーはホームゲームには出れないんだっけ一応。
It's not there.
規約上
Here's
今。
Aldridge. His last outing, he had 18 points. It's Harden with the drive. Beal pulls it in. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. When talking about Bradley Beal, we're not just talking about one of the league's elite shooters. We're talking about one of the league's elite scorers.
And if you don't hear Beal mentioned in the same breath as some other NBA superstars, he's capable of putting up a 50-piece on any given night. This is no specialist. This is an absolute where he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
You know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the same.
さあ。
Here's KD. His last outing with 20 points. Looking to end the run.
Yes.
Tipped. On the wing.
Yes.
He's covered by Irving.
調子よき。
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking. Definitely a factor.
The other thing that's been
そのパスはうますぎる。
is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Here's MP following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Gill. Good work defensively by KD.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Harden the pass to Durant, and then Durant with the jam.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game. Sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
The three from
やばい、完璧にやらかした今のは。なんか永遠と押しとった今四角のボタンを離してないっていう。おいおいおいおいおいおい。Hey, hey, hey, D, D, D.
Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
MP with a screen on Irving. Dinwiddie with it, picked up by Aldridge.
Oh, no shoot.
The whistle just as he gets it off. And Washington making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Millsap's checked in. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Washington leading now by 5. MP outside. For the screen on Harris. MP passes to Gafford. Over Millsap.
ちょっとね、パス出すの早かったね、多分今の。
And Kd's got the ball here for Brooklyn. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
やった。
It sounds like they, like everyone else, will try to prevent Kyrie Irving from getting into the lane.
待って、ちょっと待って、ディフェンスデュラントなんやが。
Kyrie's a very good outside shooter, but where he really breaks you down is with the dribble drives. We have to put bodies between him and the basket. Kevin, it's a tall order for defenders to stay in front of him. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they
そこのマッチアッ
shot
プ
the
は違うんだ
basketball.
ね。
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Harden. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside, never afraid or backing away from.
はい、残念、デュラント。
Durant sends it back, and it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards.
ダブルクラッチか。今のは。
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
ハーデンがいないタイプね。
And ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Avdia out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's MP in at the small forward. Here's MP. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Here's MP. For the screen on Irving. 6 to shoot. MP with it. Guarded now by Durant. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will.
あと 0.2 秒で何をしろと。
Great instincts.
アリウープ。
Hand on that pass and tip it out.
And you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive.
やっぱそうなるよね、そこ。
At the elbow, it's Harris. And there's the drive. Well-timed pass,
そこ
and he
そう
goes
なっ
straight
ちゃ
to
うん
the
よ
bucket for the
ね。
layup.
なんか。
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And the other thing they've done well is they've run the shooters off their sweet spots. They've really closed out well and forced them to put the basketball on the floor.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance.
残念だったな、デュラント。
Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen part the resurgence
そろそろ
of the
音変えよう
center
かな。
position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit
そうそう
of
この
back to
ふ
the
ぬけた音
future
やめようか
because
な。
historically, centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8.
やべ、飛んじゃった。危ね。よし。
Good defense by MP.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass. can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And here is Durant following the three from MP. Here's Irving. And rejection by Gafford. Outside Beal. Dinwiddie outside. For the screen on Brown. To the middle. And oh boy, contact there.
いや、そこでそのファールしてくるんや。アンスポじゃね？たまたま来たんあいつ。
On the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And they've made progress in that department from last season. Going into this one, guys, I mean, the numbers have improved.
Wizards making a switch here. Gill's checked in.
キルが違うわ。
KD against
顔のかビール。
Next passing it around. Irving dishes to Brown. And the rejection by MP. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Gill the pass to Gafford. Here's Gill, guarded by Harris. Now the pass to MP. To the inside. Gafford makes it off the glass. Gafford's got 5 points so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to KD. They need this, and then Durant with
無理だね、それは。
Durant notices a lane with toast. I mean, using his long strides to get inside fast, unstoppable.
Gafford finds MP. There's the triple. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments.
3決めてしまえば早いん
in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Harris. And that one clearly a foul.
今のね、自分でブロックできたらチームテイク入れるんだろうけど、とかもチームテイク入れるのか。
Get over aggressive with it.
Wow, what did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. That shot off, and Brooklyn will come the other way. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Lets it go from 14, and that one hits back iron.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
やばい、人のあれがわからん。
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers
それは入ったね。
played some superb basketball.
それは入っ
He
た
scored
ね。
48 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win,
無理やり決めてくる。
it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that
いやー、いい試合しとる、さすが。
on that prior success.
Washington making some changes. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Daniel Gafford. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Brooklyn, Paul Millsap is checked in for all.
ハーデンになってるというか、マッチアップが。
That's Mills in for
ブロッキングなんか今の。
Man, it's close, but you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in
い
for
つの間にかシューティングガードになっとった。
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Harden against MP. Inside. Pass to Neto. It's tipped.
Wow!
Mills with the steal. The pass to Harden. And the rejection by MP. Dishes to Hero. And it's Neto in the corner. Knocks it loose. Just 5 on the clock. And here's MP for 3. It's holding by Brown.
あれハーデンじゃねえ、デュラントじゃなければワンチャンあった。飛びすぎじゃねえお前。
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
That puts them in the lead.
Mills
has got 6.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
And here's MP for 3.
まあハーデンごときのディフェンスで僕のスリーが止められるとはもう心外だなハーデン。
We all know that basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
ファール出して止めようと思ったのにな。
Along the way, it takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Davis Bertans checks in for Gill, and the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in. Back to Neto. Harden against MP.
もうそんなに開けちゃったら入っちゃうよ今。
MP's got 24.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Passes to KD.
こいつ開けるのも嫌なんだよな。
Kicks it out to
まあ
Harden.
そうなるよね。やった。
And again,
外した。
no good by Brooklyn. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to MP. And they double up MP.
あやべや
Durant with
や
the
らかしたら
steal.
逆だった。
And here's the fast break. A 3 ball. Shot's good by Mills.
さあ18秒使い切ろうぜ。
6 points in the quarter.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his 3rd for the game, his 2nd in this quarter.
うわマジかよ。
Here's Harden. And Harden
や
with
っ
the
べ。
stop.
Those long arms of
pass play.
Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
MP fires from way
そ
outside.
う。
And that would have counted, but
いやーデュラントうぜこっちの攻撃で終わる予定が終わらんくなったくっそーくそったれー
has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their makes.
And you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief
やっべーフリー
facilitator.
にしちゃっ
Setting
た
the floor for the Nets.
それはダメだろう
Of Irving and Harden in
そ
the
れはダメだろう
backcourt.
俺
The small and power forwards are Harris and Durant. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. And
Yes, sir.
that one's good. Beal.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's KD. Durant.
Well, that's a move Durant's had up his sleeve for a while.
いいです、スクリーン欲しい。
You've got to try to take that away.
ああそっちか
He's just waiting for the right moment to break it out on you, though.
Here's Beal. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And a wide open look for MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Coming off a big game, his confidence
デュラントは任せやがれ
higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here is Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Washington with the rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that.
わ
Stolen
お取らん
by
かやっぱ
Harden.
そんなパス
Irving surveying the floor. Down low. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Kd against MP. Gafford sets the pick for MP.
あ、嘘。うわー、
Irving with the
帰
steal.
り
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
ビル、スクリーン。
Baton, Kevin. Kyrie
勝つぞ、
Irving,
この
of
試合
course,
も。
marches to the beat of his
俺が点
own
取って
drum.
勝つ。
At times that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says I've learned
よしよ
lessons.
しよしよしよし。
That's the most
誰？
beautiful
いやー、
and
ハーデンじゃないんかーい。
What I'm saying is, it's
勝手にハーデン
always
消えてくれると嬉しいなって思っとった俺がおったんやけど。
And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, DA. Thank you for that portrait. And it's
そ
Irving
も
with
そも
the
ハーデン
ball
は多
for
分
the
パスは
Brooklyn Nets.
あんまりファールをしてないっていうのはある。
Harden kicks to Irving. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. To the paint. Here's Kd. And then Durant with the dunk.
Easy feasting for KD. I mean, he's been killing them tonight. They just don't have an answer for him.
Dinwiddie dishes to MP. Gill with a screen on Harris. The drive by MP. And
Shake.
MP throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have
He's
done
on
more
the-
on that last play. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, Kd. Rebound,
Okay.
Washington. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal
No.
as we've seen. I mean, you just talk about putting the ball in the basket. He's in the top 10 all time.
Oh!
My goodness.
どっちも止まらんし止められんな。
Checked in for Gill. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Paul Millsap subbed in for Durant. MP outside. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pass to Beal. Clock at 4. Step back shot. And the jumper is on the mark. Beal's got 5.
And it's clear
たまには外
how
から見
confident
るのもいい
Beal
な。
is. The closer he gets, the more his eyes light up trying to score.
Harden draws the double. Griffin passes to Irving. Spins. Harden kicks to Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points in the game so far.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
The 3 from MP. Drills the three-pointer.
ありがとうございます。
And the Wizards lead by 2.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Harden. And the ball
Oh,
goes
go,
out
go,
of
go,
bounds.
go.
Nice touch by MP. And
今のカットしたのでかい。カットできてなかったら多分入ってる。スリーが入ってる。
our reporter, David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second chance opportunities.
あ、俺か。
And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Thank you, David. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Daniel Gafford is out there with Gill. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Irving attacking. Durant wide open. He fires. Here's Aldridge. And the rejection by Gafford. The feed now to MP. And they double up MP. Nice ball movement by Washington.
デュラントって結構スリー決めるイメージあるんだけど、そんなに確率って良くないよね。ゲームでやってるだけかもしれんけど、俺の感覚上。 ゲームであんまり入ってるイメージない。
A three from MP.
Three!
Again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Washington.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And there's the pass to Gill.
真っ向勝負真っ向勝負。今日のサムネいいところに真ん中にならんよね、これ。いい感じにこれ真ん中にならんよね。これボールが真ん中にやったらいいんだけどね、これ多分KD 対 KD。こうやってずらしよって後でコマ送りにしてサムネイルにしろ。
MP against KD. Gafford sets the pick for MP.
Oh man. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
ハーデンじゃ俺は止められんよ。
The three.
あ
入
らんかった。
Durant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
やべ。
Gill against Harden.
なんで俺グリフィンになっとる。
With a screen on MP. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 4 points.
4点差なんだよな。
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
Gill.
Nice pass.
That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Harden draws the double. Dinwiddie with the steal. On the wing, MP.
さよなら。
Goes up and lays it nice and easy. MP's got 44.
飛んだら俺のもの。
Last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
残念だったらハーデンスクリーンにはかからなかったようで。
There's the drive and the jam by Harden.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
On the wing, MP.
わーわー。
Lets it go from 11.
今のはね、ボールキープしてほしかったな。
Trail by 6. Irving attacking. And the rejection by Gafford. Griffin finds Irving. Griffin a screen on Gafford. To the middle. Goes back up.
やらかした。ドブラインすぎた。
So much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
The three from MP. Bangs home the trifecta.
Sweet.
MP's got 47 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
It's been like this all night for both teams, the offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP.
Yes!
MP throws it down.
Yes!
The D just...
完璧。
Look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the
8
trust.
点差はだいぶでかい。だが3分もあれば結構いける。
Harris is checked in for.
あー、ごめんよ。ちょっと無理だった。
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive.
Yes! 完璧なパスだった。さらにファールボールをもらえた。天才的。10点差、でかい。11点差。3が警戒しときゃいいや。もう2はいいよ。最悪2はいい。外だけ警戒しよう。はい。
He's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Here's Irving. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big
やべ、最悪。
reason why they're
フ
controlling
ェイクだけにしようとしたら打っちゃったよ。
Really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Here's Irving. And the
Nice.
rejection by Keffer. Can't hit that. Some solid defense from Aldridge. And so it's Irving
パスもらおうとしたんだけどね、
with it
今
up
俺。
for Brooklyn. A 12-point game. Took him no time at all on that one.
まあゆっくり焦らず行こうぜ。勝ってんだこっち。なんで持ったし。
Beal on the wing. Pass to MP. He dishes it to Dinwiddie. And here's MP for three. Nailed from three-point land.
これ勝ったかな、さすがに。
He's got 55.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
カイリーは任せろ。俺に任せとけ。
With some arc, the offensive rebound out to Harris. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Harris. And even after two offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Wizards.
うわー、テイクオーバー入ってるとは言え入らないか。
Turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined
ああ、まあさすがに点差的に
And so
詰めてこない
looking
か。
at their number, this will be win number 22.
詰めないとやばいと思うんだけど
And
な、
really,
正
they
直。
finally got something good to happen against this team. The last two games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
That's right. I mean, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
終わってみれば完勝。いい試合でした。まあ、あの1位のネッツに勝つんだからね。そりゃそうだね。そりゃそうだわ。そして、今日はダンクもしたし、スリーも打ったし、完璧だったのではないでしょうか。スティールはなかったが。いやー。これはオールスター選出されるだろう。ここまで来たら。ベイン。久しぶりに来たな、あれ。お、なんか新しいの。おお。ごめん、こういう雑誌は本当にあるんだろうか。チームポリシーだ。で、これバックスにも行動しとったよね、確か。シクスターズも強いよな。オッケー。さあ、ということで、明日はこれじゃねえや。 あさってか渡辺裕太さんがおるところですね。はい、ということで、本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。